Hi, everybody. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Just a minute. I'm trying to accomplish something here, but I can't see you. 1 second. 1 second here. It's maybe a failed test. I got it to work in a live event. Let me go here. Let me go here, mute myself. It's late, so there's probably not going to be anybody around, but I'm just trying to test something. And I thought it was actually working when, okay, I'm going to just try to end this and try to come back in on this one. I had it working on an unlisted one, but it's not seeming to work it now that I've got it actually live. So if anybody's around and waves their hand, I don't see anybody in chat. Again, it's 8 o'clock on a Friday. No, it's 8 o'clock on Thursday night. I'm going to try to come in here. Wait, that's the wrong one. Let me go in here and go in here. Okay. I'm going to flip this around. Okay, so now we're going to start getting echoes. We're going to start getting echo. Mute. Okay. There we go. So now I have to wait for one person try and put this in here. Hey, Musings by Masha, can you tell me if you can hear me? If you can hear me, can you tell me if you can hear me? I'm trying something, and I just wanted to test it out. I tested it unlisted, but I don't know if you can hear me. Let me type it. I'm going to type it. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, so you get to be my tester person. I hope you don't mind. Okay, I'm going to try the next phase of this testing. It's you and me. Oh, shoot, now it's coming. Okay, it was doing good. Are you guys hearing an echo? We're hearing an echo. Okay, what do I got to do? Okay, sorry, folks. If I hurt you, okay. We're already muted. Oh, speaker. I know. Sorry, folks. Hey, Terry, trying something new. Okay, 1 second. Sound. There we go. Can you still hear me? Okay, tried that, but I need to know if you can still actually hear me. Sorry, folks, for you guys being, okay. Now, but the question is, okay, I'm going to try something here. No, I can hear fine. Okay, but I think what's going to happen, you may lose me now. So I'm going to switch to my hands down. So let me present. Okay, so now you should see my hands, but can you still hear me? So let me know if you're seeing the box, but also hearing me. My guess is that you now can't hear me. Oh, yes and yes. Oh, bam, bam. Okay. Hello, everybody. So excited. Okay, let me switch up here. Present to everyone. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys. You're so fabulous. And I see my sister is on here. What in the heck is my sister doing on my live chat, Sarah? You can all say hello to Sarah because she's one of my sisters. I appreciate, hi there, because I'm going to say hi to everybody. Hi, Christy. I see Zach is there. I see Raven Sky. I see Nala. I see Elements and Tosh and Maryland and Stacy. And Terry was helping me. Miss Molly, good golly. Christy, Supernatural Logic, beautiful Miss Jada. Keith, beautiful Mr. Keith is here. Keith. I'm sure I'm missing people. I'm just kind of scrolling back. So I just popped on to try this because I'd like to do some more where, like, if I did readings for people or if we pulled cards, that I would be able to have like the hands down view where we could unbox a deck, but you don't have to sit there and hold it up where you don't see it as well. Hello there, Miss Osset. You know what I better do though? I best plug in some power to my phone. I do this on Zoom for classes, but I've never tried it on YouTube. And so I tested it unlisted and it seemed to be working, but of course I couldn't hear what was going on. So I thought surely somebody out there in the universe is on and can help us to test it. So I actually do have a deck that we can unbox and be able to try this out and have a little bit of fun. Hello, Wabi Sabi and D. Miss Hanaconda is in the house. Miss Roller Derby. Yo, Jamie. I don't know if I've ever had anybody say yo on never said that as a hello to me, Miss Jamie, but I will take it. Hello, I always say Aussie in my head. Aussie magic. Hello, Lisa and Supernatural Logic and Moon Priestess. Mr. Lloyd is in the house, because we're all geeks in the house. Because we're all dorks here in the Truth and Story Chatville. So Kelly, and this to see you today. Thank you. And thank you, Christy. I so appreciate everybody's kindness about my hair. Hello, Mr. Papa Squirrel. What's up with you? I am doing fabulous. I just actually been up with my daughter for dinner. And so that was a lot of fun and good food. And so yeah, I just thought, hey, let's come on and test this to see if we can see what we can see. So I do have a new deck, and we're going to take a look at it because why not? Why not try it live? That's what I say. Hi, Paula. So I figured we'd get the hellos out of the way. So I think I think my sister ran away. She's like, how did I end up here? And she ran away. I don't think I've ever seen one of my sisters in live chat. It is Zach. Now, I was trying to remember, Zach, I think it was you who told me about this last week. So Zach, when we were on live chat, told me that I should take a look at this deck. And just even the brief looking at it, I really actually haven't bought many decks this year. I don't know, it's only been January and February, but I've actually bought very few decks. Been busy doing other things and that kind of stuff. And so I just really haven't bought many decks. But I saw that one. I was kind of like, oh, that like looks like me. And then I was reading on their website where they said that the goal was to make 3 other decks, sorry, for the other probably equinoxes and solstices. And then you could, but keeping the same sort of look so that you could interchange different cards that you preferred and really in essence end up with a really specifically configured deck for yourself. So I think that was really cool. Let's be honest. I thought it was a neat concept. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to give this a try. So we're just going to do a quick, but this way, I just never like unboxings, fresh unboxings where I have to hold it up. You don't always get to see it really well. And so I thought, okay, let's try this. Let's try this live and see if we can do it where you can see hands down. So let's try it. So if I'll put a timestamp, so if somebody wants to skip all of that, trying to work out the beginnings of things, they're able to, because I really wasn't sure if it was going to work. So we're going to be looking, I don't want to pull it out yet because I'm going to put it hands down, and I don't think there's anything to see there anyways. We're looking at the Litha. I don't know exactly what the name of it is. We're going to find out. It just came in the mail today. So I'm going to try this again. Learning new things. Again, I do this all the time in Zoom. I just have never tried it in Google Handouts or Hangouts. Present to everybody. Okay, so I'm going to ask for confirmation one more time. You guys should be seeing my hands down, but you should be hearing me still as well. If that's not the case, please somebody let me know before I start messing about here. Okay, yes, thank you. Okay, folks, see my old dirty desk, but that's okay. That's okay. So the box is, you know, typical box. It does have a sticker on the side of it. And so that is pretty cool. I think this, I don't know, because this, I didn't get this in the Kickstarter. I just purchased this last week. It came pretty quick because I'm in the United States and I believe they must be in the United States. So it came, oh, look at this beautiful pin. So it came with this beautiful, I'm really a fan of these enamel pins. Stephanie Poo Moon Law also does, Miss Nikki is here. She does of her artwork. She does enamel pins. I think the process is amazing. I don't know if you can really see this very well, but that's pretty cool. So that's there. That came with it. It's got these little things. Now, I know people are fond of these. Patrick, I know, had them in his box. I'm not actually a huge fan. They're great for the packing, but they get everywhere. I try to be a little careful here. They're pretty though, right? I think they are pretty, but they're just kind of messy. There's something else down here. Let's see. Oh, that's a beautiful card, a business card. So Alexandria Huntington is the name of the illustrator and designer. And the shop is xiahunt.com. That is where I purchased it from. And it looks like it is the full card here. Really pretty. I don't know what you would do with them either, Miss Molly. To be honest, I'll probably give them to my daughter because she used to collect pins. I doubt she does anymore. Okay, so that's the box. Again, these start to get everywhere. That's why I'm not a huge fan of them. Okay, this is really pretty. Now, I do appreciate this. I will say that I'm a big fan of presentation. I'm sorry. I know that we also pay for presentation. It does make things more, a little bit more costly sometimes, but this is actually a relatively cheap, it's wrapped up nicely in paper. It's got a ribbon on it. It has a sticker, but it does have this little piece of crystal and a little sprig of, I'm guessing, lavender. I think that's lavender. I love this because if I'm going to spend, and this isn't a cheap deck, and if I'm going to spend a nice amount on a deck, I enjoy the presentation. It really does add something to the experience for me. I don't know if it's called Tarot of Litha or the Litha Tarot. I can't tell you yet, Miss Jamie, because I need to open it to see. Thank you. This is all Zach's fault. It is a Children of Litha Tarot. Thank you very much. That's why I keep you guys around to help keep me on track. So let's dive into it. But I do appreciate presentation. But look at that. That's gorgeous. You put that on a chain and you get to read it. I missed it too, Molly. I never heard anything about it till Saturday. I don't really actively look for decks, like, you know, for Kickstarter decks. Oh, it's not stuck on there, so there's a little sticker you can use. But I saw this and I really loved it a lot, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, here's the box. So it is shrink wrapped. I don't have my meat cleaver right here like I usually. Oh, you know what I have, folks? Sorry for my giant arm right there. Look what I have. My daughter got me this for Christmas. It's a sword letter opener that is, I believe it's from Game of Thrones, but she got it for me for Christmas because I always wanted a letter opener. Even though I don't get... It might have been Ravensong. I know Zach said something, and I know Ravensong said she had done a walkthrough. Whoa. And that's all I know. I can't remember. There's so many people that talk in... Thank you, Christy. Katie got me that, and I haven't got to use it too much. But now if I start doing these, I can watch. I can use it more often. Okay, so it has one of my favorite kind of boxes in that I love magnetic boxes. So this is, I do prefer when the whole thing unfolds because this feels kind of awkward, but it's still very beautiful, and I'm a big fan of magnetic. It says, "We are sometimes less hero than fool on our journey, it's true, but you need not travel alone. You are more than just you. In the brightness of day, you have the aid of the sun, and in the darkness of night, the moon leaves behind none. Through our travels, though our travels are long and our burdens profound, you are never so lost that you can never be found." I love that. This part right here is my favorite. Though our travels are long and our burdens profound, you are never so lost that you can never be found. Oh, I love it. Sorry, had to read it twice. Had to read it twice. Oh, here. Children of Litha, okay, says the physical prowess of the beast is matched only by the cognitive power of man. When these two opposing forces combine, they exceed the sum of their parts and create the divine. For as long as we have been able to tell stories, oh, can we just say this is for me? This truth has been reflected in the narratives we share with each other. The Children of Litha Tarot takes these stories and interweaves them with the ancient wisdoms of the tarot. It is where the human, the beast, and the divine meet to guide you to your truest self. Each deck contains 80 fully illustrated cards. I know there were extra cards in this one, and it was one of the reasons why I wanted to get it before you couldn't get this version of it. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and just dump things out here for a moment. See what's at the bottom. It says the Children of Litha first edition, and then it has a signature there in the bottom. Really pretty. Lovely, lovely done. Okay, so I know Jamie's like, oh, this is a pretty guidebook. Okay, let's just take a peek, folks. Let's take a peek. This is kind of fun, isn't it? It's a little different. Oh, it's got color illustrations. Look, folks. Okay, so it's got a nice little guidebook. It's bound. It's a little tight bound, which means that the words are going inside. Like you'd have to kind of crack the spine. I'm not a big problem with cracking. I like cracking spines, but some people that gives them a very big problem. But I don't mind it. So it goes through the family dynamics. It's got some tarot tips. It's got a 3-card draw, 5-card the lovers. I love when there's extra spreads. Oh, look at these Litha finances, anxious summer spread, anxious. It says anxious. Oh, look at this. The root of my anxiety, the current trigger, how to cope right now, what I'm avoiding. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So I like that. There are some Litha's wheel. So I like this. So there's some great spreads in there that aren't just normal ones. So then for each of the cards, it gives us, let's see if it's 2-page. Yeah, it looks like 2 pages. You have a small inset of a close-up of the image. You have a poem. And then this. So let's take a quick look and just read one of the things. Yeah, Litha is the season. Thank you, Hanaconda. Somebody asked who Litha was. There's going to be Litha, Ostara, Mabon, and what would be the other fourth one that they're going to do? So let's just take a look here at the Fool, and let's just read the Fool one so we just have an idea of the guidebook. A fool I am, if fools want just to wander, still in my head are countless things for which I'm left to ponder. Naive I am, all wise men do agree, yet here I stand and still okay as far as I can see. I can't be stopped, and even if I could, it doesn't mean I will or even that I should. The Fool is a free spirit, limitless in her potential and insatiably curious. Although she is confident, she is naive and innocent of the world for better or worse. Her shadow self is dim-witted or illogical, overly trusting and quite reckless. She is the only major arcana card that is completely human, as she represents the querent at the start of their divine journey. Also, Samhain, thank you. As well, Samhain is a cross quarter, so I don't think Samhain would be the other one. My brain, sorry folks, we're interrupted here. And she represents the current at the beginning of their divine journey. I also think the Fool represents us being fully human at the end of our journey as well. Is she about to take a leap of faith or foolishness? Only time will tell. So then it gives us keywords for upright, and it gives us keywords for reverse. It is pronounced Samhain. So there we go. That's what we have. So we have that for all of the cards. We just have a little, we don't have the poems for the minor arcana. It's Yule. Thank you, Good Journeys. So the minor arcana, you get a smaller bit, and then you have the information on the side. Really pretty, right? That's really well. Oh, look at the Nine of Wands. Okay, we won't be peeking. Let's not peek. There we go. So that's the guidebook. Put that to the side. I wonder if I can zoom in. I don't know. You know what? I can. Okay, listen, folks. If you get nauseous, please look away for a moment. I'm going to squish this bendable thing down. Whoa, hello. Whoa, hello. Okay. I did warn people, if you get nauseous, look away. It will stop wiggling in a second. Okay, so now we can see the cards up close. So here we have the beautiful Fool. Look at her. Look at her braids that are there. Look at her dress. Her foot is definitely on the edge. Very much a little bit of a sense of a beautiful Disney princess going on here. Love the bird that she's reaching for. We've got the traditional roses in hand. Really beautiful. I know that this lighting is probably blowing it out. This is probably not the best way to go through it, but you know, I just thought it would be fun to try something different because I wanted to take a look at it. So we're just going to roll with it. Here's the back, which looks very gorgeous. As we saw the artwork on the pin and the artwork on the box and the artwork on the book. It's really beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to try to go fairly quickly because this is obviously not my normal, although that color looks pretty good. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but it's very beautiful and vibrant colors. I love the four hands here with the cup, the wand, the sword. He's got the pentacle here. He's got wings. This is obviously a fey creature, very powerful, kind of, I don't know if it's a crab back here or what's going on, but he's some kind of a fey creature here. And I love, oh, good. Jada says it looks clear. Thank you, Jada. So that's awesome. I think, is that a fairy star on the back? I think it might be Offset. I think that may be a fey star there. I'll have to see if she talks about it. My instinct is to say that you're 100% correct. So it's gorgeous. I mean, the artwork is stunning. It's this beautiful, vibrant, illustrative style that I think is gorgeous, obviously, or I wouldn't have purchased it. Here we have the High Priestess, who is very gorgeous, and an octopus to boot. Woo! Love that. Take that, whoever the name of the octopus is in Ariel. That is, she looks powerful. I love that we have the crescent moon here. I love that we have the pomegranate in her hand. A beetle centaur. Thank you, Zach. So we got a beetle centaur, and we have a stunning octopus lady here. Ursula, thank you, Moon Priestess. But you have, like I said, here you have the four elements here. You have the lemon scott here. You have the traditional look of the magician. So it's all there, even though obviously the artwork is really gorgeous and fresh. Yeah, you can see the beetle body behind. Then we of course have her again, the crescent moon, the water at her feet, the two pillars behind, the pomegranates. We have all of the traditional symbology there in this very interesting take on the High Priestess. I love it. Look at the colors in the Empress. Can we just talk? I am a fall person. I was born in fall, and I just, this is absolutely stunning fall colors here. Again, we've got the pomegranate cracked open, the seeds here. She just looks gorgeous and fey. This definitely has a fey feel so far to all of these, although it has a little bit of a Japanese feel with the cherry blossoms in the background. But that is gorgeous. Here we have the Emperor. The Emperor looks like a more traditional, like not bull, I'm sorry, lion, like a dark lion of some sort. I guess I could be looking in the book and being helpful, and maybe that would be great. But you know what? I'm just trying to enjoy this as what it is. I don't even think it says. Nope. But it's very masculine feeling. It is definitely very Emperor. He is going to keep control. Oh, I didn't see he was stabbing something. Ooh. Yeah, he's definitely that full-on warrior emperor here. So it kind of reminds me of the energy of the Emperor in the Jeopardy tarot that some people don't like because it's so full on into warrior mode. But we have lots of swords in our decks, and swords aren't really used for spinning wool. They are used for fighting, but that's definitely a graphic one. I like the geometric shapes in the background. I do think of geometric shapes with the Emperor especially, so I really like that. Here we have the Hierophant with sort of a cow energy here. Very interesting. Again, traditional with the keys, traditional with the staff up here, even sort of the ways the hands are being held. So we can see some of the traditions there with this bull energy with the Hierophant, which is really structured energy. Again, you've got this sort of this sacred geometry kinds of things in the back of there as well. Here we have the Lover's card. Very beautiful. We've got a fae. I don't know if this is supposed to be a fae. Different colorations here. We have a pink snake in the background. So some traditional, we can tell we're in a garden. So a little bit of that Garden of Eden feel with a snake, but it is pink. And I like the almost what I would say is gender neutral. This could be a male with long hair and a female with short hair, or it could be one or the other, or both. So I do like that. And on my birth card is the Chariot card, and here we have a amazing like seahorse here with all of the sea, almost kelp in the beard. We have this beautiful figure in the background. There's such a powerful energy between the dark and the light horse that I think is really gorgeous. I know I have to keep moving. Have to keep moving, right? We can't do my normal craziness. Love the strength card. I mean, look at the strength card. It's like a cub centaur of some sort that, because look at those are like cat paws that snuggled up with a giant lion. I absolutely love it. She's gorgeous. Oh, I love that one. I love strength cards. Here we have the Hermit. Oh, look at her going off. Definitely all Fae energy here. So the Major Arcana is extremely Fae energy, which is a huge plus for me. Love it. Love that the light is she's creating out of her own hand here, her own energy. Woo, look at this. Now, you know I don't always like Wheel of Fortune cards, but this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Yeah, so it would be. So she's going to do one for Yule, Ostara, Litha, and Mabon here. So we have the, obviously the Wheel of the Year here. We also have the astrological signs, and then we also have the sun and the moon cycle here. But look at how beautiful this is. We've got a crescent moon and a full moon. It's just gorgeous. I will have to say that this is my favorite. Probably one of my favorite the Wheel of the Year, sorry. It's one of my favorite Wheel of Fortune cards. That's gorgeous. Okay, moving on. Justice is like a ostrich. She's an ostrich woman. Look at all this Fae energy. She's doing the traditional feather against the heart. Love her sword. Love that it's a bird creature because it is airy. And it is stabbing into a rattlesnake. So these are very powerful, not messing around Fae energy, which is how I see Fae energy. Look at the Hanged Man. Oh, that's gorgeous. Hanged Woman. Still kept the traditional name, which I don't mind. I quite like having the traditional names, but obviously it is a female mermaid and she is stunning. Love the anchor there. Definitely a bit tangled up and needing a fresh perspective. Yeah, I agree, Miss Offset. I think I might as well. I've never seen one I liked. Look at this death card, folks. Look. That is gorgeous. Can I just take a peek here? What does it say? That is beautiful. Death is about transformation, transcendence, and growth, hence the blooming flowers that surround her. It's about killing the old and useless parts of yourself to make room for new growth. The shadow of death is marked by a reluctance to change and an inability to move on, even though it may be pivotal to your ultimate success. That is stunning. I love it. Oh, look at these. I mean, her Fae creatures are gorgeous. Look at this tiger woman for temperance. Tiger, burning bright. That is so strong. And it's not muted colors that you often think of with temperance. It's very strong oranges and blacks and those wings there. I like it. I like it. And she kind of looks like Pocahontas. And I have to say I'm a fan of Pocahontas. So I'm enjoying it. Here we have the Devil. Okay, I'm a big fan of dragons. Yes, they're all by the same artist, Sherry. The name of the deck, if you're just coming in, is called The Children of Litha Tarot, and it is by the artist Alexandra Huntington, illustrator and designer. So here I love the kind of Bacchus feel, right? We've got this people who have given over to debauchery, given over to too much drink, that kind of energy. They really are binding their own selves up and putting themselves in a position where that dragon's probably going to eat them. Love it. Look at the tower. I mean, come on. Look at that sea serpent blowing fire. But you know what? The tower looks strong. It's going to burn. It's going to lose some, you know, it's going to lose some pieces. It's definitely going to have some charred furnishings, but it is, it will hold. It will stand. You know what? That would be interesting to note, Raven Song, although this is definitely very cohesive, where I feel the Ostara isn't always cohesive. Here is the star card, which is beautiful. Look at this sort of fish snake, like eel-like creature here. I think is really beautiful for the star card. Really gorgeous. Oh, a beautiful I'm a huge I'm glad there are some dragons that are not doing anything destructive, because I love dragons. Look at this. Look at these. Look at these dark wolf creatures, like water wolf creatures. Do you see all of this going on in the background? Look at all that. That is look at the face going into the moon. I know my hands, I feel like my hands are moving in slow motion. So I hope you guys can still see and hear. Somebody maybe give me a hint if you can still hear me. That's gorgeous. That is a stunning moon card. Love it. Ooh, look at the sun. Okay, we have a cat woman here. I quite like this. No children, no naked Cupid babies. Just pure, gorgeous yellows, oranges, gold tones, beautiful Litha kind of cat creature, fey cat energy. The hand is really awesome. That is an amazing sun card. Yeah, very Basque kind of feel to it. Yep, I agree. That is stunning. Really love that sun. Oh, look at, isn't this like a kitsumi? Is it kitsumi or kitsume? I don't speak, I don't speak, you know, I slaughter everything. Look at the judgment card. We've got the skeletons dancing around. We've got the beautiful horn. This major arcana has been, I think, so cohesive. Fey energy from beginning to end. Absolutely stunning. That is gorgeous. That's a gorgeous judgment card. Kitsumi. I was close, wasn't I, Raven Sky? I got there a little bit. Oh, look at the world. I love this deck so much. I know, Nikki. I wasn't sure. I haven't looked at anything. I didn't watch any walkthroughs. This is just me seeing it all for the first time. This is stunning. Look at this, holding the baby fawn. She's like an antelope, fey antelope creature, and she's holding that baby fawn, and you've got the stone with the swirl and spiraling going on. Everything is at one. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Okay, huge fan of the major arcana. There's not a single one that I don't like. You know, yes, that's a little rough on the Emperor, because I do love Emperor energy, but I have to say this is extremely fey, very vibrant. You definitely feel that at major arcana energy. Yes, exactly, Nikki. So here we have the cups. Look at that gorgeous cup. I like the skeletal energy going on in this deck. I love this sort of, again, fey energy, almost a mer creature that I think is so beautiful. I'm going to hold out the aces because I like to look at the Two of Cups. Now, what excited me is they were kind of pippish minors a little bit. Some of them, which I really loved, and there were a lot of animals. Love the seahorses. I had to probably buy it just for the seahorses. Two of Cups. Look at the Three of Cups with the beautiful fantail goldfish. Oh, This is why I had to buy it when I saw it. Look at, see, it's very pippish, but look at all this water energy. But we're stacking things in a way that lets people touch into Rider-Waite-Smith, but it's not really stuck there. Look at the, see, this very disruptive energy of this hammerhead shark. Oh, wow, I love this deck. Again, pippish, but yeah, you can see the joy here that's coming with the Six of Cups. Sorry, folks. This is just me, my first impression. So I'm just unboxing this with you. Look at this. Look at the eel energy here. And the skulls here with the 7. There's more going on beneath the surface here than what we know. There's a story underneath the story. Love it. Look at this one. 8 of Cups, like traveling upward with that stunning stingray. And I love the moon there. I feel like the camera's blowing this one out. I'm so sorry to see that too, because this is gorgeous. Please don't take, go take a look at the website, because this is not a great, it's not a great way, I think, to see the colorations, but I think there are pictures up of most of the cards. But I just thought this would be fun and something different. So love the octopus here with the 9 of Cups. He is getting all of his wishes for all of his tentacles that he wishes. Look at the narwhal for the 10 of Cups, and it's a little pod with a baby narwhal. Oh, so all animals love the miners. I hope they're all like that. All animals here, all sea creatures. Oh, good. See, Jada, I can't always see what you guys are seeing, so I'm glad that they're very clear. Thank you, Jada. Oh, sweet Jada's keeping me in line. Okay. The Page of Cups, absolutely stunning. I love feminine energy for the Page of Cups. Look at that Knight of Cups. He's just gone off and slain a dragon. Stunning. Look at her, beautiful Queen of Cups with the seal here. This deck is just, that's why I bought it, because it just felt so animal and fae. And I actually don't have a lot of fae decks that speak to me about how I see fae energy, and this one is awesome. Look at that happy walrus there with the King of Cups. Very fae, very animal. So that brings us to the Pentacles. Can I also say the cardstock is soft matte, silky matte, which is stunning. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is gorgeous. I mean, look at these. Look at how fae that energy is. Look at the stag here for the Pentacles. We've got skeletons. So we have both the beginning and the culmination, which is so stunning. Okay. Oh, love the mountain goats for the Pentacles. Oh, love the bull energy for the 3. See, it's all animals, folks. It's all animals. Ah, antelopes. And pippish, but still, you can see the energies there. Hi, Chris. Don't come on if you don't want to see this deck, because I'm going crazy here. Look at that. Look at that 5 of Pentacles. They just need to come in from the storm underneath their mother. She's going to protect them. Oh, look at the cardinal up in the tree. Look at the cardinal. It's like a caribou. Oh, I love these like yaks. These hairy yaks are so gorgeous. Look at the donkey. Okay, I'm massively in love with this. Look at the antelope. But it's basically a stunning pip deck, but then the animals are all very appropriate. Look at the rhino family for the 10. Holy goodness. Look at her with her wintry garb here on the back of this yak of some kind, or mountain goat of some kind. I love her. Very Mongolian feel. Look, it's like Mongolia. Knight of Pentacles on his horse, again slaying a dragon, but more of a Chinese dragon than the other dragon that we saw, which was much more European looking. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like we're doing different cultures in the minors. And then the King of Pentacles with Taurus. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Oh, hello to the swords. Please don't ruin my swords. Please don't ruin my swords. Okay, so look at her. Look at the darkness here. Look at these pages, or these aces. I am a huge fan of the aces. Oh, wow. It's got a bird skeleton where the others had different skeletons. Look at that. Can we just pause? You know, I agree. I understand. Christina says, you know, that indie decks have gotten so expensive. And it is true. Although I will say that this quality is amazing. So it's a rough one, though, because we do like the innovation that we see, and we do like the quality of that. And I don't think this is overpriced, to be honest, for the quality that you're getting. But I also didn't have to pay a lot of shipping for it. This Two of Swords is probably one of my favorite Two of Swords ever. Oh no! Why do they have to do that? I know, it's Rider-Waite-Smith. She's not dead. She is going to be reborn. She is going through difficulties right now, and she's going to grow from them, and she's going to turn into a phoenix, is where I'm going to go with this. Oh, why do they got to kill off my threes? Interesting Four of Swords, taking a step back here into death. Yeah, it's definitely bloody. It's not that I don't mind. Let's just, let's take a step back. I don't mind that the Three of Swords. So the number 3 is about growth, and the swords are about the mind. So this is a card that is growth of the mind. And growth of the mind does come from painful situations, but it also comes from non-painful situations. It comes from all kinds of experiences. And so I'm not a big fan of the Rider-Waite-Smith that they focus on the painful situations only. But yeah, it's a gorgeous image, and I can certainly read with it. This is stunning. The coloration is gorgeous. Look at this Five of Swords. So it's just all animals. It's just all animals for the pips. Can I just look at this gorgeous Six of Swords? Oh my goodness. I am definitely not disappointed. Look at the snake. Look at the snake stealing the egg there. Wow. Look at the blue jay. He's trapped in a cage. But look, he's going to figure his way out. She'll figure the way out. That's a he, but they'll figure their way out. This one's not actually too bad. Yes, we have some stabbed crows and ravens. We also have ones that are grabbing hold of it. So, it's definitely Rider-Waite-Smith based, and I've learned to have to read around it. I would have liked it to been even more pip based so that they didn't even have it locked into Rider-Waite-Smith, but that's just the nature of being someone who doesn't read Rider-Waite-Smith. I do actually like the vultures for Ten of Swords because, nature is much more vicious than we are. And there is a vicious cycle. There is not even, I wouldn't say vicious, but there is a cycle of death and life, and making sure that we are learning from those experiences and growing from those experiences and using everything up in our life is part and parcel of life. And so I think vultures are a really interesting energy to have there. So, but of course, in my best world, it wouldn't be Rider-Waite-Smith based. Page of Swords. I love the hummingbirds. Knight of Swords, very interesting sort of feathered dragon. So each of the knights is slaying a different type of a dragon. Look at the Queen of Swords. She is stunning with the kind of squiggly sword there. I love that style. And look at that bird she's got her hands on. So very much a sort of Sultan, Arabian feel for the swords, which is gorgeous. Look at the peacock colors here. It's beautiful. Oh, look at her. Look at her with the wands with the cat skull. So each of the aces, I think I stuck the other ones back in because I wasn't thinking. I was trying to watch the, here they are. So each of the aces, let's take a look now that we have all four. Bye, Molly. Well, we can't see them all, I don't think. I don't think you can see them all. But look at the aces. Also, I didn't note the fact until now, but the borders change color for these suits. Yeah, well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so these aces are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Come back. We're almost done, folks. We're almost done. This was just a, you know, it was an experiment in doing a live walkthrough. But look at her. She is gorgeous. So of course we've got cats here with the two of cats. I almost said the two of cats. The two of wands. Look at the beautiful wolf and the three of wands. Ai wengua bravissimo YM, we are on the wands right now. So here's the beautiful lion family. Look at the struggle here between this white tiger and this yellow or orange colored, normal colored tiger. That's stunning. Oh, look at the young. So this is a six of wands. Look at the young. It's more of a young lion here. Look at it looks almost like a hyena fighting holding ground against one of the vultures there. Definitely very African tundra kind of feel to the wands, which is gorgeous. Look at that leopard running. You know how fast they are. Oh, like, look at this. Does she tell us? Let's just look. You know, let me try something. I just want to peek here. If we go to the Nine of Wands, because that looks like, you know, some kind of a winter fox or something. I don't know. Arctic fox. So it does seem to tell you what they are. That's good. Cheetah. See, I'm like saying all the wrong things probably. Jackal and a vulture. Okay, so she does tell us. So that's great. Yeah, a proud cougar. Oh, somebody said that. Raven Sky, thank you. Yeah, because I don't know nothing. Two tigers. Yeah, so it does tell you. That's great if you're not entirely sure. So that's a beautiful Arctic fox. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. That spotted leopard pulling its prey up into, that's, you know, 10 of wands. It's a burden, but it's also doing what it needs to get done to feed its to feed itself and its family. Oh, look at her or him. I don't know, and I don't guess it matters. Look at the Page of Wands. Do you see the colors there? I really don't know if the colors are washed out or not, because, you know, obviously you're seeing what you're seeing. I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Who knows? But the colors in this card are stunning. Stunning. Look at the Knight. And there again is a dragon of sorts, but much more of a, you know, hunted, not hunted, much more of an animal that you might see on the plains of Africa versus some of the other ones that were more Asian. So you're definitely getting the different cultures in the suits. Look at the Queen of Wands. I mean, there's a lot of strength there. I love the way that her leg is planted. There's a lot of strength in that. Look at that, Miss Osset. Miss Osset, look. Look at the tail wrapped up around there. I love the sunflowers there. The colors are just stunning. Yes, I knew you would love that. And then, oh, look at that lion with the King of Wands. That is gorgeous. Yeah, the suits seem to be, the suits do seem to be, I don't know if it's based on the 5 continents, but they definitely, the major arcana is Fae, where you have then the 4 different cultures in the others. There are 2 cards with this one. And so with this version, I don't think the next version will have this, but we have the void, where you have that sense of alone and, you know, just, you know, that seed of energy here. I don't see the void as negative, but that's just me. But there is that sense of, you know, just becoming or just going back into the energy. And then look at the life here with the all, and the coloration here with the all, that is just really stunning. Yeah, I'm 100% satisfied in my purchase. Okay, don't watch if you get nauseous, because I'm going to pull this up and it might make you sick. That didn't do very much. So look away for a minute. You can see my messy desk. Okay, sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. Yes, well, it's not going to be another version so much as apparently they're going to make a deck for Yule, for Ostara, for Mabon, and then we have the one for Litha, and they're going to keep the same board, the same edges, so the borders are going to be the same, so that you can swap in and out card, and the backs are going to be the same, so that you can swap them in and out to be able to make, you know, let's say you didn't like a particular card, like maybe there's a better 3 of Swords coming, and then I can swap out the 3 of Swords that I like. Or maybe I want a specific season for the cups that might be different. And you can swap the cards in and out because the borders and the back are going to be the same, so that you're then able to really customize by the end of it. You will have a very customizable deck. Let's just give it a shuffle. This may get loud. Sorry. Now, do as I say, not as I do. You really are not supposed to riffle shuffle metallic edged decks. I do because I like to riffle shuffle. Also, I don't mind my decks to be worn in, and if it's well done, it should just age really beautifully. But if you want your deck to stay pristine, you shouldn't be riffle shuffling these edges. So don't do what I do if you don't feel the same as me. It shuffles gorgeous. So let's lay a couple out here and see what we get. I don't think that the first edition is 80 cards, but I don't believe that the next edition of Litha will have. I think there's going to be another edition of Litha when this edition is done, but I think I read that it wouldn't have the extra 2 cards. But you'll have to read for yourself because I don't know that for sure. That's what I felt like I read, which is why I went ahead and just got it. Okay, so let's see. It's beautiful matte, like silky matte cardstock. And I don't know if you're seeing all this hand movement in slow motion. On my screen, it looks like you're seeing the shuffling in slow motion. So I'm sorry if that's what you're seeing. Yeah, Moon Priestess says it is. Okay, I'll stop. Good enough. Good enough. We'll stop there. Let's just see what we get. We have the Tower. At the middle here, we have the beautiful Arctic Fox with the Nine of Wands. That Nine of Wands. Holding ground. There's a little ways to go. There's a little injury that's there, but still moving forward. And then the last one is the Judgment with the Kitsumi. I love that card. I love that Judgment. No, this is a Wands, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the Nine of Wands. So we have the Tower. We have energy that's being shook up. Now, for me, when I do a 3 card and I haven't done any specific position, I tend to take the middle card as sort of the primary card. So the understanding here is to, the main focus here is to sort of hold the line, right? You may be a little bit beaten, you may be a little bit weary, but just breathe for a moment and hold. You're almost there. You've almost made it. Don't give up. Hold on to things. And all, you're going to be able to make it. Just hold on. We can see here from looking to the past that things have been really disruptive. There's been a lot of shakeup energy going on perhaps for you. There's been a lot of even destruction. But in the moment of destruction, what do we get? We've got the Judgment ahead. So the Judgment says, okay, things have been difficult, no question. Hold on. Right? You're almost there. Don't give up. Things are going to get better. You're going to be able to make it if you just hold. And then the Judgment card. I love the Judgment card in a reading because the Judgment says, moving forward, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to stop and take stock. Pause for a moment and say to ourselves, all right, how'd I get here, right? What were the choices that I made that were good decisions that I made to get where I am? What are the not so great decisions I might have made that have put me in a position that may not be perfect because of the decisions I've made? Maybe what are the decisions other people have made to put me in this position? Because other people's choices around us can impact our situation, right? And so the Judgment card says, take all of that stuff into account. So you just get a feel for where it is, what has gotten you to where you are in this moment. And then you can start to move forward and say, okay, I see the good choices I made. I see the not so great choices I made. I see the way that other people have impacted me. So now with that sense of clarity, I can start to move forward in the direction that I want to go in. Love it. These colors are fabulous in this deck. I'm a huge fan. I am an Insta fan. Thank you to Zach, to Raven Song, to Bunny Kisses, to whoever told me to take a look at this deck, because clearly they know me very, very well. Okay, I'm going to, because my phone's probably going to overheat here, but I'm going to see if I can manage this. Let's switch presentation, present to everybody. So you should see my face again. I'm going to eject myself. There we go. Are you sure you want to eject Kelly Fitzgerald? I do want to eject Kelly Fitzgerald. So I'm ejecting Kelly Fitzgerald. Oh, nice, Kim. Kim says they have they must sometimes put them on sale if they don't have the backs. Maybe the box got banged up or something like that. So that's fantastic. So I'm not going to stay on super long past that because, of course, the beginning part of it is already, I'm going to have to fast forward to where people can just watch through the walkthrough. But I'm definitely a fan. I love the feel, the cardstock feel of it. The whole production, I will say, feels worth it. Of course, this version did come with an enamel pin, which ups the value. It did come with a crystal. Oh, I'm showing it to you like you have it. There's an enamel pin. There's a crystal point to put on a necklace. There's a sticker here. I don't really use stickers too much, but you can put that in your journal. So I do feel like actually for an independent produced deck, I do actually feel like the value is there. And it was a lot of fun. I don't think you expected to get a live unboxing. Yes, I actually Groot. I think Groot. I know I like to call you Groot. I think this will be an amazing deck to use in my Wheel of the Year, and especially once all 4 out, which obviously is probably going to take a very long time. I bet you there's some things you could do with seasons with it as well. So, but yeah, no, I definitely see this being, I used the Cicerobito a lot for my Wheel of the Year this year, and I see this taking over because it's animals, folks. It's animals, and it's pippish animals for the most part, other than the swords, because people gotta love the Rider-Waite-Smith. The aces are stunning. Everything feels really cohesive. Each of the suits feels cohesive. Each of the major arcana feels extraordinarily powerfully fey, which I personally love. Very animal fey. Here's the box. Sorry, somebody wanted to. Is the box heavy? Actually, not. No, it actually doesn't feel super heavy. You know, I don't know. Let me pull out another box just to. It's not like a super, I know there are some boxes, like say the Moonchild box, it feels really heavy. This actually isn't very heavy feeling. I mean, it's solid. It's a solid box, but it doesn't feel like one of those like really thick, heavy ones, if that helps to answer the question. But anyways, thank you guys for like giving this a go, trying it out. I just wanted to see, and it's more less, I guess, for walkthroughs and more like if I wanted to do some readings where the hand, you know, you can actually see the cards and that kind of stuff. I use this thing that holds my phone up for my classes. So I thought, well, is there any way I could use this to be able to do some more YouTube videos differently? And so I thought, let's just get on, pop on and play, right? Play with it a little bit and see how, you know, have a little fun, because I really wanted to open that box. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. I'm trying a premiere. I've not done one of them before, but I'm trying a premiere with my journey tokens. So that is at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's a pre-recorded video, but you put it up and you schedule it to go up, and then I will be in chat. You're not going to see me, but I will be in chat talking while we watch it together. I just want to try that because I didn't feel like my tokens would go very well with just like holding things up. So I'm going to be doing that, and then we'll have regular live chat on Saturday. Yeah. That's about that. I'm going to get off here. So I'm trying to keep this somewhat condensed for somebody who wanted to watch back and actually see the walkthrough. And I think what I'll do then is I think I will like save this. If I do a walkthrough, if I do an unboxing like this is what I'm thinking. If I did an unboxing like this, I'll put a note in my Hobonichi to come back and do a review after I've used it a little while. And that way we get those both perspectives, still get the same perspectives, and still get a really good walkthrough of the deck with a good camera. But I'm going to give it maybe a month or so and use it, and then do that walkthrough after I've already had the chance to use it. So that might be something I think about doing in this channel, where I might do live unboxings and first impressions, but then do a little bit later, do a full walkthrough after I've used the deck. That seems like that's something to try and see how that works out, just to, you know, do something fresh. I've done a bazillion tons of reviews, so maybe we'll freshen it up a little that way. So, okay. Bye. Love you guys much. Thank you for coming on so late. I appreciate it.